I've often argued that people are natural-born dualists. And what this means is that we naturally think of ourselves, who we are, as separate from the bodies that we inhabit. So why would I say that we believe this? Well, it shows up in all sorts of places. It shows up, of course, in religion, because many of the world's religions assume that when your body dies, you don't die, you live on. You might go to heaven or hell or to a spirit world, but still, the you that makes you what you are is separate from your body. It shows up in a lot of how people think about morality. So a lot of people struggle with questions like abortion, for instance, and they frame it as, when does the soul enter the body? It shows up in our stories. So many movies and television programs and novels involve a character leaving his or her body and entering someone else's body. And so I think for all of these reasons, I think we're sort of natural-born dualists. And this stuff shows up in the youngest children you can test. So even very young children, even children who are raised by atheist parents, will often talk in terms of bodies and souls, in terms of an immaterial self that's separate from their physical body. Now, I'm a scientist, and I'm a scientist interested in the mind and the brain, and one question which often comes up is this dualist view correct? And the answer is no. Now, does this mean there's no soul? That's a different question. That depends on what you mean by soul. If what you mean by soul is the capacity to make moral decisions, to make free choices, to have feelings and emotions and love, there are definitely souls. The souls are in our heads. But if what you mean by soul is the way a dualist would take it, as something separate from the physical world, something independent of the interactions of the world around us, then that's false. It's a myth. There are no souls in that sense. So my argument is that we're natural-born dualists, and yet dualism in the strong sense is mistaken.